Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Your Health Truth. I'm your host, Brock Hardman, and today we're going to be talking about fish oil and a couple of different things that it helps with, and a product that I highly recommend. I know that you probably hear a lot about fish oil, and you may even see it advertised at your supermarkets or different commercials and stuff like that try to talk about fish oil and its benefits. It's kind of the new thing, I would say. But I'm going to tell you about a product I really like, as well as some other products that may not be so good. So, just brief background on fish oil is that it really helps with a lot of stuff that wasn't known until recently. Some of things such as inflammation, arthritis, a lot of heart-related health. It's really good for pregnant women. They really recommend people that planning to become pregnant, who are pregnant, to be on a high quality fish oil. So such things like depression as well and Alzheimer's, they've also shown that it helps with both of those conditions. So there's just a whole lot of different conditions that fish oil has actually been clinically proven to benefit. So what you really have to be careful of, though, is which fish oil to buy. So that is what I'm going to discuss with you today, stuff to watch out for and stuff to look for. Because as you know, there's tons of fish oil on the shelves, and you can get a probably 200 or 300 count bottle of fish oil for $3 or $4. So why is it so cheap? Well, usually it's because it's inferior, or a lot of times there's a lot of rancid or kind of decrepit, basically, fish oil, and that actually does a lot more harm than good. And sometimes you can even taste or smell old or bad fish oil. So you want to stay away from that. Now, regardless of your age, there's benefits, whether you're 30 or whether you're 80. Now, obviously, the older you get, the more you want to really focus on this, because that's when you start having your heart problems and heart attacks and stuff like that. But what people don't realize is the reason that people get heart attacks down the road isn't because from year 79 to 80, all of a sudden they got blockage. It's 30 to 40 years of plaque buildup, and their arteries get hard, and you have a heart attack. So fish oil is good at keeping your blood thin, and I won't get into the medical aspect of it, but I will also point out that there are interactions if you take some blood there's some blood medications if you take, that you want to make sure you don't take a lot of fish oil, because it can actually kind of compound that blood thinning medication to where you bruise real easily and don't clot, stuff like that. So you don't want to take more than 3 grams a day. I mean, that's regardless of how old you are. That's kind of the maximum. You want to aim between 400 milligrams to 1 gram. That's usually what I recommend. But depending on your age and depending on your needs, you may need more, you may need less. So that's why there's not really like a standard of what to take. I take maintenance doses just because I'm young and I don't need a whole lot. But another thing you really want to look for is, do they list their ingredients? Because if they do not list how much DHA or EPA is in the fish oil, you've got a problem. And there's probably a reason they don't do that, because they don't want you to know just how little is in there. So the companies that list that out, I mean, that's good, because then you know how much is in there. So you definitely want to look for that. And eating fish alone, some people think that, well, I can just I eat salmon or tuna or whatever 2 or 3 times a week. Well, that's great, and I would urge you to continue doing that, because it's one of the healthiest meats you can eat. However, you're not going to get the amount of omega-3s in your system which are going to make much of a difference. And so I would, encourage you to take a supplement as well. There are some that also can cause, upset stomach if you take too much, or burping and kind of a fishy taste, and you want to avoid those as well. So all of the things that I have kind of talked about, there's a product that I want to discuss that basically encompasses all of those. It lists how much concentration they have. It's actually made from what's called the hoki fish. It's from New Zealand, and the waters there in New Zealand are some of the most pristine waters that you'll find, and the lowest concentrations of pollutants like mercury and stuff like that. So you would expect for a high quality fish oil from a very pristine water would cost a lot of money. But what's funny is it's probably one of the cheapest products I've found, and yet the highest quality. So I don't know why they're so cheap, but I'm just going to not say anything and keep buying from them. So I have a link just above this video. It's also one of the links that I heavily promote. If you look at the very top of my site on the billboard, you'll see which fish oil is best. So click that link, it'll take you to their website, and you can buy it there. I always recommend buying at least 2 bottles, just because for one, it's better for shipping. For 2, I can tell you're going to like it and you're going to want more. So, and I would recommend, the first month taking 2 pills a day, which is what's recommended. There's 60 pills in each. I would take 2 pills a day for 1 month, and then 1 pill a day for the next 2 months. So basically, if you buy 2 bottles, it's about a 3-month supply. Or, if you just want to do like I do and take 1 pill a day, it'll last you 2 months. So 60 days worth of pills for like $16 and some change. I mean, it's ridiculous how cheap it is. So that's it, and again, just like everything else, feel free to go and look at other fish oils. I can guarantee you will not find one better than this, because I've already looked and I've already tried, half a dozen or more different ones even before I got this. So good luck. Let me know how you like it after you try it. It's a great product. And that's it. Talk to you tomorrow.